I'm Danielle with Put a Finish on It, and I'm here today with a haul of diverse books. A few books I've acquired recently have some diverse protagonists. The first one is called Children of the River by Linda Crew. It was published in 1989. It's the story of a girl from Cambodia who escaped with her family, escaped the Khmer Rouge in the 70s, and she's now living in Oregon and is a senior in high school. And of course she happens to fall for an American boy. So it is the story of a girl who's sort of caught between two cultures, two identities. And I've never read a book about a Cambodian character or Cambodian American character, so I thought this one looked interesting. The next is A Woman of Her Tribe by Margaret A. Robinson, published in 1990. It was set in British Columbia, Canada, and it is the story of a girl who has a Native American father and a British mother. She earns a scholarship to a private school and finds herself, after having been raised in her father's village, finds herself going to school, big fancy private school in a big city. Once again, she finds herself falling for a blonde boy. So, caught between two cultures and two identities. Again, one is A Handful of Stars by Rafiq Shami, translated by Rika Lesser, and it caught my eye right away because it's translated from German, and you just don't see that many YA novels written in German. This one's about a 14-year-old boy in Syria, so I was certainly surprised when I flipped it over and saw that it's set in Syria. He's a 14-year-old who wants to be a writer, so he decides to keep a journal, and this book is his journal, and he starts writing about his hatred of the harsh Syrian government. This one was published in 1987, so it's not about the current events in Syria. And the tagline is, "Life under censorship is no life at all." So this one looked very interesting to me and is very unlike anything I've ever read before. Fourth, we have No Turning Back, A Story of South Africa by Beverly Naidoo, and this is a middle grade novel. This was published in 1995 and is set in post-apartheid South Africa, right when they're about to have their first democratic elections. It is the story of a 12-year-old boy who escapes from his abusive father and starts living with another group of homeless boys. So, serious subjects, tough subjects for middle grade level, so I'm interested to see how this one goes. And lastly, my bonus find. I recently took my honeymoon in Ireland. We stopped in at a charity shop, picked up a book. I picked it up right away because it's by Noel Streatfeild, who wrote the Shoe books, which you've either read them, or if you've seen You've Got Mail, you've heard of them. I love them. I read them when I was a kid. I have several, not all of them. But when I saw the author, I picked it up right away, even though A Vicarage Family is not the kind of title that would catch my eye. And it turns out it's her own biography. She calls it a biography instead of an autobiography. It was published in 1963, and someday I'm looking forward to getting into this one. Have you been keeping your eye out for more diverse books lately? What have you found? And have you read any of the ones that I showed you today? Thanks for watching.